As entertained as I was from that video, because I'm not gonna lie, I chuckled here and there, so it did its job in that regards. You don't feel like black people deserve more than a poorly executed rendition of "Oh, when the Saints Come Marching In"? That's how I know that you guys are still being performative and playing in our faces, because we didn't ask you for this. We asked for you guys to vote properly. And then after that, we asked you guys to take accountability and acknowledge the fact that you guys voted wrongly. And this is what you guys come up with. This is what you come up with. What the fuck is that gonna do for us? I want to know what is that gonna do for us, except for get into the minds of the easily impressionable black people who then see that as a sign, as to be like, oh my God, you see, they're changing, and then proceed to get out of the place that we've put ourselves in, where we are not fighting for you, we are not protesting for you, we are not rallying for you. You want us to get up out of that position. And this is supposed to be what is what deemed worthy enough? Like, this is what we deserve? This is what we deserve? And then the irony of it all, voting correctly and just voting in the interest of humans, of people, would have taken a lot less work than this. It would have taken a lot less work than you trying to think of the lines for this horrible song, the lyrics, putting on a production, arranging a time and place, all of that. All you had to do was vote correctly. And this is why we say you guys are being performative and you guys are playing in our faces. Just like with them the blue bracelets that you guys were trying to push, which y'all see how quickly y'all jump ship with that. I ain't see a blue bracelet yet. But just like how you guys were being performative with those blue bracelets, you're being performative with this. Actually do something. Actually do something. Okay? That's what we would want. You see how this man is looking to cut or remove the Board of Education? I expect to see all of you guys, all of you guys, you white people, if you really want to show your support, y'all should go to the Capitol. Fuck it. Go to the Capitol. Y'all did it last time. Go to the Capitol. Like, that's what I want to see.
Hello everybody, how are you doing? Hope you're doing super great from whatever you're watching us from. As you know, these are presented Jintoki Stories, and I'm great and believing that you are okay. Now, just recently, it's crazy to see these white women went out and started singing songs trying to, give black people their flowers. Because why are they doing this? They're doing this because they're just realizing, or they're just learning that black people, indeed, they were right. Black women took their time to warn you about a couple mistakes that you made. But since you're a person who believes that white people are always right, and you as a white person, you believe that you're right, and the black person can't tell you anything about politics. And by the way, because the person who was vying was white, somebody might say that, no, it's not about white or black. But look, this is how it happened. Because why is it that now white women are going out there and saying and calling out other white folks and telling them it is your fault because you didn't listen to black people, specifically black women, because they tried to warn you about all this. But right now, Mr. Donald Trump is confidently saying that he's going to be, going for the third term. And this is what's going to be happening, right? And this is just a glimpse that Americans have gone through this suffering. And right now, Mr. Donald Trump is saying that he's going for another one. White people are really sad, mad about it. But at the end of the day, we do these videos to show you a perspective that everything that you do thinking that will hurt somebody, normally, karma is a boomerang. It comes back to you. Right now, they have to deal with the president of the United States, who is trying to now wants, and he's saying that he wants to run for the third term. So how are people going to be dealing with this? But when just black people warned you all about this, They warned you about the repercussion of all this. I want us to watch this video. As you know, these are presented Jintoki stories, and I'm hoping that you're super great from wherever you're watching us. For those who are watching us for the first time, I'll ask you to subscribe to our channel, join our membership, and really get what we can offer you. But until then, let's watch the video. I'll be back.
So this fucking blob said, I'm not joking. Donald Trump wants to seek a third-term election. He hasn't even done an entire year yet, and he already wants to seek a third term. MAGA, just admit that you fucked up. This is a dictatorship. Imagine if a Democrat said this shit. So does this mean that Obama could run again? And that's the thing. He hates Obama. You know why? Because he had a 68% approval rating. He was able to quickly and flawlessly get Osama bin Laden after the 9/11 terrorist attacks, which I witnessed at 13 years old, which a lot of you Gen Zers did not even fucking witness. A lot of you people did not see this. A lot of you people on TikTok, which didn't exist at the time, I witnessed 9/11 at 13 years old. I also witnessed the Northridge earthquakes. Okay? I was what? 8, 6, whatever? Okay, I was about 5. A lot of you weren't even born yet of Northridge. Okay? I've been through a lot. All right? I've been through the Northridge earthquake. I've been through the September 11 terrorist attacks. I've witnessed our country go through a lot. But this is insane. I mean, this is what you MAGA people voted for, was a dictator. I mean, egg prices are $15. Look at how many birds aren't even here anymore. It's freaking nuts, man. It's sad. He needs to go to jail. Joking. Donald Trump wants to seek a third-term election.
Looking like that? No. I don't know if y'all truly understand what y'all are looking at. Okay? Since the mainstream media won't touch this, and it's imperative on people who didn't vote for this, you know, circus penis covered in fucking orangutan semen. Since they won't say it, I will. That man don't look healthy. He don't. He don't look healthy. He don't sound healthy. He don't act healthy. They tried to say that Joe Biden had cognitive decline. Donald Trump is declining faster than him because he's 4 years younger. I swear I saw a picture of him today and it looks like he is wearing literal plastic fucking pants. I'm not worried about whether or not Donald Trump wants to seek a third term. I don't think the motherfucker will make it. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I not supposed to say that out loud? Everyone will die. Sorry. You watching this video, you will die one day. That's not me knocking him. It's just the truth. Bruh man ain't gonna make it. That motherfucker looks like a condemned grilled cheese sandwich. No. He out there talking about, I want to seek a third term. Bitch, finish this one. Finish this one. Will y'all look at him? Will y'all look at fucking him? Look at him. I don't have to. See, that's the thing. Everybody want to keep acting like this motherfucker is like cognitive and smart and shit. No. He's an incompetent motherfucker on such a decline. I'm telling you, it's a mudslide. Fuck a decline. It's a mudslide. Down a hill into a goddamn city. No. No. Let's see what he looks like in 4 years. We might be talking about that motherfucker in the past tense. He might be in the arms of Kenny Loggins, Jesus, giving a hug for thee. He might not make it. Fuck, he talking about a third goddamn term, bro. Finish the second. Alive. Finish the motherfucking second. If he finishes the second, maybe we can talk about this being a problem. Bro, man, look like he is at the end of the road. And he reels every mile. That motherfucker is the Boys the Men song at this point. Don't nobody in the room notice? I'm the only one, right? I'm the only one. I'm the only one. I'm the only one that says what everybody ain't thinking. Get the fuck out of here. I want to seek a third term. I want to see you finish this one. Why does that motherfucker look like a ham sandwich? Why? An old ham sandwich. Like old meat. I'm talking about old room temperature meat. They started making that sandwich back when you was able to wear bell bottoms and platform shoes. They still ain't finished it. Mayonnaise is rancid. That motherfucker look like old meat. Talk about I want a third term. Bruh, your shit is the doomsday clock. There is a Widowmaker heart attack that keeps... The Widowmaker heart attack is in the fucking room adjusting his microphones. And he out there talking about I want a third term. Man, if you don't get the fuck on, finish the second. Finish the second without the Boab bird fucking you in the eye. This motherfucker look like he almost come... Listen. He looked like he got all... He looked like he packed for going up yonder. He looked like he gonna finish his second term in the upper room. What are we talking about? Oh, Donald Trump wants to seek a third term. I want to see this motherfucker finish this one. I do. One day he gonna take a shit or sit on the toilet and pretend like he taking a shit, his booty cheeks flapping like this, and it's gonna be going up yonder to be with Roy Cohn. Fuck out of here.
Okay, y'all, as if we are not goddamn stressed enough, this motherfucker's out here trying to talk about running for a third term. Now, yeah, they caught him, I guess, on Air Force One or whatever, and he was saying that, yeah, he was like, people are saying we're doing such a good job that, you know, you just got to run for a third term. He was like, you know, they just love what we're doing. Who said that? Who said it? Other than they said a former paralegal. Girl, she don't, who she? Who that woman? The only other person I could think of is that damn decrepit ass 8 toes in Steve Bannon. Absolutely the fuck not. Ain't nobody telling you this bullshit. He will be 82 by the end of this. He was like, you know, well, we don't really need to even talk about that because, you know, he was like, we basically still got 4 years. I'm glad he know it. Because, goddamn, we ain't even made it 90 days, y'all. 90 days. Everybody's nervous system is off track. You know, engine number 9. It's off the New York train. It's gone. Y'all, at this point, we all gonna need a vice. Like, no, we absolutely not. And here's the thing, because he was like, yeah, you know, there's methods to this, and you know, we could absolutely do this, because he's feeling like, because he felt like he was cheated out of the other election, that he's entitled. No, you're not. 2 times. And thank God for Franklin Roosevelt, because apparently, you know, of course, you know, he was elected multiple times, but he went in and closed the door behind him and was like, only one person. Oh, you can only do it 2 times. That's it. So all this other stuff, and that is, you know, thank God for the 22nd Amendment. However, they're floating this other idea around of basically passing the stick to the racist kid with the eyeliner and having him run for president, and then, you know, basically have him pass the stick back. Baby, no. First of all, you ain't even endorsed that man for him to do this, so you know he already pissed off about that. You know, there's a little tension between the girls. But anyways, you don't even like that man enough to do that, to trust him to do that. And you know damn well that he ain't gonna pass that stick back. Baby, don't do that. But even if you tried, you cannot, because the 12th Amendment gonna come in and be like, hey, you looking for me? Because the 12th Amendment, thank God, was ratified in 1804, says no person constitutionally ineligible to the office of the president shall be eligible to that of the vice president. So basically, because you are ineligible to run again for the president, you are ineligible to be vice president. So nope, y'all. So don't y'all even fret none. Go get your fan out, go out here, do your line dance, whatever y'all got to do. I love to see it because, they out here trying to do the most to us, and we out here dancing and creating new things, and, everybody's got new hobbies. I see people out here making bread and all the things, and I just love it. I love us, but yeah, y'all, hell no, ain't nobody asked you to do that. They didn't. And since it's the week that, they're talking about this app is supposed to go dark unless Don Don's going to come in like, dun, 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 super saver ho, and save us again. Please follow me on YouTube. My YouTube page is the same as this one. The link is in the bio. I don't know, for whatever reason, it doesn't come up when it's searching. Please excuse us. Pollen is whooping my ass. And then, of course, I'm always on Threads. I am on Instagram, not as often, but I still am up there. And like I said, I am on Threads. But y'all, just in case this app goes dark.
Trump says that he wants a third term. Kristen Welker asked him. He said, I'm not joking. We're looking into different methods for doing it. One method they have is J.D. Vance runs. Trump is his vice president. When Vance wins, they say, just kidding, Trump's the president. Vance steps down and he becomes president again. Okay. He said, but we're exploring several other paths as well to try to stay in office, which means that they would totally ignore the Constitution. Told you. That was my number one concern about Donald Trump. Not that he's anti-establishment. I don't mind that at all. The way he does it, I don't agree with, but that's actually his strength. But when he says that he wanted to terminate the Constitution after he lost the election the last time, and now he gets in office and he's like, yeah, of course we're thinking about a third term. Who cares about the Constitution is what he's saying. This is exactly the authoritarian nature we warned you about. So I hope that the independents and the right wing that voted for Trump wake up. This guy does not believe in our democracy.
Over the past couple of days, I have become aware of something that I have felt for weeks, months, for almost a year now. It is something that nobody wants to say, but everybody knows it's happening. It's 4 words. Well, 6. The whites are not okay. That's 5. That's 5. The large majority of America, the Caucasian human beings that inhabit the United States, are not okay. They are spiraling. The problem is they're taking every motherfucking one of us down with them. The current occupant of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue is making some of the stupidest cuts to government programs ever seen since Herbert Hoover. The whites are not okay. The same administration will tell you that the moment they fucking roll they punk asses back into the White House and their administration, that DEI is dead. It's about merit and competency. Whiteness. Nobody wants to say that. Nobody wants to say that out loud. I'll fucking say it. Whiteness. And what have we seen in 2 months of this merit and competency? Fucking mistake after mistake after cruelty after cruelty after cruelty, because the whites are not okay. We have watched as legacy media owned, operated, and just peopled with white folk of the Caucasian persuasion have been so fucking wrong. It's no longer the old adage of a broken clock is right twice a day. This clock is fucking blown up. It is never right. Because the whites are not okay. Social media has now become white aggrievement 24/7, 365. I won't even go to X gonna give it to you to Twitter. I refuse to. When somebody sends me a fucking post from X gonna give it to you to Twitter, I ain't going. I'm not going. If I gotta go there to watch it, fuck out of here. I'd much rather dance buck ass naked to the goddamn Macarena in Chernobyl today than do that. Because the whites are not okay. And under any other normal fucking circumstance, there would be no problem with that. But they are literally grabbing onto the necks of every fucking body else as they go down. It's like the Hindenburg or a regular schmegler ass plane crash, except while it's going down, they got hooks outside the plane and everybody getting grabbed up in it. The whites are not okay. In this anti-DEI mindset, which is diversity, equity, and inclusion, but they had to dumb it down. In this anti-diversity, equity, and inclusion landscape, we have watched as federal fucking officials use what basically amounted to uncool Snapchat to talk about classified sensitive shit and have been scrambling their motherfucking ass off ever since to justify it. The whites are not okay. Where is the left? Who the fuck knows? Who in the fuck knows? Because obviously the idea of, diversity, equity, and inclusion, those words hurt. The whites are not okay. The leading presidential candidate for the Democratic Party, the governor of California, is literally sitting here saying that his party is toxic and we should reach out to people who don't fucking like you. And he is convincing people to do that. The whites are not okay. We have an unelected fucking billionaire cutting programs for people in need. And the best argument we can come up with, the best fucking advancement we can come up with is 2026's election. Brought to you by who? That same white majority. Because the whites are not okay. I don't know what the fuck is going on in the water. I don't know if it's something in the air. I don't know. But even other white people are saying, yo, the whites is not okay. So how the fuck do you think the rest of us feel? When we had to sit and watch this shit over and over and over again. There was a girl with the worst fucking eyebrows I've ever seen in my adult life. Basically being not Zai Barbie. We supposed to just sit there and watch her say this shit. The whites are not okay. And the rest of us have to fucking navigate in this shit. We gotta navigate as y'all figure out what the fuck it is that y'all are doing here. We gotta navigate the shit. We have to. And by we, I mean everybody that ain't one of these fucking white people. How the fuck is it? This is the spotlight we kept trying to tell the whites was there. We kept trying to tell y'all. This bitch is hot It is blaring, and you gonna need some fucking help for it. And nobody seems to want to listen. So what do? The continued circle jerk. Everybody run with like roaches with the fucking lights on. There is a January 6th fucking rioter, insurrectionist, who is saying that because Donald Trump pardoned him, he should also have his child SA charges pardoned as well. Guess the nationality, or the race, if you want to call it that. So when in the fuck is somebody gonna stand their stupid ass up, put up their hand, somebody that don't look like me, somebody that doesn't speak Spanish, somebody that's not native, when y'all gonna stand the fuck up and say, hey, come here. All of y'all, come here, get over here. We need to fix this, because this is fucked up right now. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. When are we going to get somebody outside of a marginalized community to say out loud in front of a camera, a microphone, to a reporter on Capitol Hill, something? Hey, we cannot expect other motherfuckers to fix our shit. Because as I said in the beginning of this video, the whites are not okay. It's not a secret. So maybe do something about it. The fuck?
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you're great and you've heard the perspectives of all these different folks who shared their opinion, majority of them being black people. For the longest time, black people have been warning you all for all the mistakes that you made, but because of white supremacy, but because of you think that a black person can't tell you anything in regards to politics, or rather because at the back of your mind, because of cognitive dissonance, you know that you're greater than black folks, so they can't tell you anything in regards to politics. But you get to know that the suffering or the things that you're going through right now is as a result of your first ego. Second is because of your white supremacist ideology, that a black person can't tell you anything. Wherein, when things started going wrong, you come out and call black folks for help. You come out and now realize that, dang, black folks were true all this long, but we never took them seriously. We ever took them for granted, right? So when a couple of things like this happen, it makes you question people. It makes you question people. Because right now, they can't stand the fact that it is the same person who is going to run for the third time. And not just that, all the problems that they've been going through will now go up exponentially. Will now just go up exponentially. That's how it's going to happen, right? The prices of goods and services is so high. I mean, I just don't know. I'm just asking this question. This is happening to also white folks, and it's hitting them hard because the systems that protected them, or at least protects them, somehow, due to corruption by the corporation, they're not getting the support that they were getting. And right now they're seeing the president himself as a person who is not right, as a person who is doing the wrong thing for what he's doing. But at the end of the day, I do say that you made the choice, right? You made the bed, so you got to sleep on the bed that you made. Right? You can't make a bed and let somebody sleep on it. You are the one who is going to bear the consequences of the things that are happening right now. And so I'd like to take this chance to first thank all black folks for standing in business, for being confident and knowing very well and standing with your truth. Because at the end of the day, it's proving itself. In fact, today, right? Every now and then, things keep on proving that black folks indeed were right for the things that they choose to do, for the decisions that they made, right? I don't see a black person regretting the decision that he made unless a few black folks who decided to choose what they chose with, their decisions at that time in the ballot, right? But majority of black folks, truly speaking, they made the right decision and they're proud of it, right? They were like, we warned you all for all these things that are happening. It's not like we didn't warn you. We warned you. And now you're going through this because you didn't listen to us. That's what's really happening. And it is so ridiculous that they're going out there singing hymn songs, I mean, that's totally performative. Because if indeed you meant what you're trying to say, you could have made the right decision, but you chose not to make the right decision for some definitely personal reasons, or for some reasons that you decided to make. But at the end of the day, everyone gotta learn. White folks are learning the hard way. And so I hope this goes to everyone out there, especially white folks who watches my video. I got no problem with you, but some of you all gotta learn the hard way. As you know, this is a presenter Jintoki Stories. I didn't have a lot to say about this, but at the end of the day, I hope the videos that I've shared speak for themselves, right? It's always important to get that perspective that stands, and it shows you that there is a mistake that you made, so that next time, before making any decision, you need to think twice, right? Before jumping into, all these conclusions. Now, these are presented Jintoki Stories, and I'm hoping that you are okay. I'm hoping that you are safe from whatever you're watching us from. These are presented Jintoki Stories, but until then, peace, love, and harmony. Salut.